got the Texas Fan Better Podcast.
Jump Bridge, Fifth Ward, Crenshaw.
You know the best out there.
Keno, Bo Diggity 713.
To all my Texans Nation. If you feeling good, I want you to throw them H's up high. Yeah, like that. I see you. Let's swarm. Yeah, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. The best city in the state. Yeah, we stay turned up. There's excitement in the air for the Houston Texans. We swarming all year, causing havoc, we wrecking. Coming off that edge, we got 5-5-5-1. Thing on the outside, locking down your number one. All about the swarm mentality. And the H, standing on business is the way we operate. I rep that 7 like CJ, that 1 like Diggs, that 3 like Dale. H-time we doing it big, you know that 12 out here. And don't you never forget, better pick your poison, cause we got Joe in the midst. We rock that battle red, still blue, Liberty white, H-time blue, drip galore, man, we so fresh, fire like the field. Shout out to the whole squad chasing greatness. Eyes on the prize, one goal, it's time to take it.
Let's get it.
Throw them H's up, throw them H's up. Now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up. We throw them H's up, throw them H's up. Let's all love for them Texans, cause them Bulls about to perform. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up. Now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up. We throw them H's up, throw them H's up. Let's all love for them Texans, cause them Bulls.
Yo. What's good, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of Texans Fan Battle. Before I get started, man, shout out to my boy, Fifth Ward, Crenshaw. What's going on, man?
Shit, chilling. What up?
Not much, man. We missing 2 of the gang members, you know what I'm saying? Matt and Huncho, but Huncho might pull in soon. But shout out to them, man. So Crenshaw, let's get right into it, man. How you feeling, man? Talk to us. Let's look, before you get started, let's go and just let the fans know how we feeling, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep it straightforward. You know how you do.
All right. Well, now you talking about like how I'm feeling for is the game on Sunday, correct?
Yeah, correct. We're gonna recap.
All right. Yeah. All right. So to recap, all right. We got the dub 26-0. The first 3 quarters, the offense was bad. It was bad football. We actually was playing, I want to say, down to our opponent, because I don't think we're that bad as Tennessee, but we was playing that bad as Tennessee. We caught 2 breaks. They missed a couple of field goals and everything, but the offense was bad. And in the fourth quarter, we turned it on, scored 3 touchdowns, and I believe because their defense is so bad and they was on the field for so long, they got fatigued. And when they got fatigued, the offense took advantage of it. And that's why we saw in the fourth quarter all 3 of our scores came from rookies. Higgins, Marks, and everything. And that was good to see. Now, is the offense back? No. I need to see more, and I need to see it against a better defense, not a defense that's giving them 30 points a game. But it's a step in the right direction. CJ looked like he had fun again, but again, it was a bad defense. But I'm not going to take that from him. But I'm not going to say Kaylee called a good game, because again, it was bad for 3 quarters. So I don't know what to make of this game, but we got the W, bro. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I kind of feel the same way, man. It's like we found a way to win, and of course, defense did what they was supposed to do. Offense started very slow, like you said. They then scored to the touchdown to the 4th or 3rd end of the 3rd quarter, something like that. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, it definitely got to get better. And of course, we can only be as good as the last time we put on the field. So hopefully they do take that next step this week coming up against Baltimore. We're gonna dive more into that. But as far as CJ, he missed some things, but he also made some good reads. And then they say that he checked into that play for Higgins. So that's a good thing to see, man. Of course, we just like to see more of that and definitely see him get more comfortable into this offense and taking control. Some feel like since CJ checked that had nothing to do with Kaylee. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Kaylee, you know what I'm saying, definitely got called a better game. I was confused on what happened with the assignment when CJ got sacked by Simmons. Like he literally just went straight to CJ and CJ under center. That was confusing. So of course that was some miscommunications going on with the offensive lineman. And who knows, maybe they didn't know the right play, or maybe the check wasn't correct. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that's something they're gonna work on. Of course, everybody was trolling us, trolling the Texans about that play. That play just continues to go, and you know what I'm saying. It kind of went viral, to be totally honest. It kind of went viral with CJ getting sacked literally 1 second into that. But yeah, it is what it is. They definitely gotta do what they gotta do next week against a team that's beat up. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Just go down there and get the dub. Next question, man. So, how do you feel about D'Amico and letting Mac Burke, you know what I'm saying, take on the play calling against the Titans? I know it's a trash team, but what do you what's your intake on that? How you feel about that?
First of all, I mean, what was the reasoning for him to do that? And like the defense was playing bad, so what was the reason of giving up the play calling now? Why you didn't give it
Mm-hmm.
up last year? Why you didn't give it up the year before last? If we would have lost this game, would we'd have known he gave up play calling? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I really understand the reason of giving up play calling. You can't say so he can oversee the offense. He's not an offensive coach, so
Yeah.
I really didn't understand that right there. Is this going to be a game by game situation, or this is going to be for the rest of the season? So that's something to monitor going forward. And back to that one play, I'm so glad that CJ didn't get hurt or he fumbled the
Mm-hmm.
ball, because that play was horrible. They should have either called a timeout or something. You had four guys blocking one guy, and the other two guys was blocking each other. So I don't know what the hell was going on in that one play. And
Mm-hmm.
then and that one miss CJ had to Dalton, he got to have that one back. He supposed to hit him on a touchdown right there. He wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Most
But
definitely.
yeah, like I said, I don't understand the reason why D'Amico let him call plays. I just didn't understand it, man. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I say, it's hard to really critique this game because Tennessee so bad, bro. Like the rookie was out there throwing the ball so damn hard, like he was playing baseball.
Mm-hmm.
He throwing sidearm passes like he Patrick Mahomes or something,
Yep.
and it was just bad. And then I guess the one thing I would say, I feel like even though we had a shutout, the defense didn't get home more for me, because all the other teams that played him got 5 sacks or more, and we only got two.
Mm-hmm.
We only got two, so I feel like we should have got home more on him. That's about the only thing bad I can say about the defense or whatever. But it's just, like I say, bro, they just a bad team, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but they just a bad team. And like I say, going in Sunday, we playing against another bad injured team. You know what I'm saying? Like they missing everybody on the thing. So it's like, okay, I want to win, but how can I really see what my team is at if we keep playing bad injured teams? But a win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have Lamar there, because having an MVP quarterback going against my defense make my defense stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Going against Cooper Rush is not going to show my defense anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But still, we never ever won in Baltimore ever. We haven't beat Baltimore in over a decade. So we do for that win. Now, I don't want to be big headed like a lot of fans on the timeline, because we have lost to bad quarterbacks on the road. Zach Wilson, Desmond Ritter, and I'm missing another guy, Bryce Young. You know, we
Yeah.
lost to all these guys on the road when our offense was better. So I'm not gonna just be like it's gonna be an easy dub. It's still, they still got Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry against us, this guy is magnificent against us. This dude got 15 career games against us, over 1,000 some yards. I think 15 touchdowns, I believe, something like that. Don't quote me on that. So they're gonna run heavy on us, but we gotta be prepared for that. But I still think we could go there in Baltimore and get the W. If we don't get the W, going to the bye at 1-4, and they had all backups there, that that win we had against Tennessee don't mean shit.
Yeah. It makes it look bad. It honestly makes this season look even worse if we can go down there and get the job done. one thing I would say about that Mac Burke calling plays, I feel like D'Amico should have been did that. You know what I mean? Like he should, like you said, pretty much, like he should have been did that. And to be totally honest, I know people might come for me for saying this, but I think he called a great game, the defensive game. Like I felt like he did good. I will say he did better than if D'Amico was the one calling the first 3 weeks. I would probably say he did better. Now I know some people might be like, "Well, no, because we had CD and CD went in positions, the right position he was supposed to be in, and he was messing up, busting plays, and yada yada this and that." But and also not only that, another thing that happened in that game, hearing Toa getting benched. That's another good thing that happened in that game. And I'm not saying D'Amico wasn't the guy that told you know what I'm saying to switch it out. He probably was. I'm glad he made that change. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just feel like McBrake, like he called a good defensive game plan, had a good defensive game plan, called some good plays, and the receivers, I mean the cornerbacks weren't too far back. You know what I'm saying? They weren't playing too far back the whole game. Even though what's his name? Ward was getting the ball out quick, that's another reason I feel like we didn't get home. That we did get back there, but he scrambled out and then he threw the ball down the field for a big play. You know what I'm saying? That was probably the only big play that he really gave up. But shout out to the defense. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do a shutout, regardless of if a team is sorry or not. We saw last year what the Texans did against the Ravens by only scoring 2 points. But you know what I'm saying? Zero, that's hard to really happen. So kudos to the defense, but definitely this offense got to move forward, man. Got to get better overall, like the O line and just everything, like the connection. I feel like Christian Kirk hasn't really got to where we would expect him to be as far as his connection with CJ. Like that's something I'm still looking for. Yes, he had I think 3 catches, but I think he needs to be more involved, and I think he needs to be more on the same page as CJ. And their connection got to be there because we're gonna need that going. That way they can open up other things for other guys. And also, yeah, CJ did miss Dalton Schultz. That kind of like pissed me off, to be totally honest. I'm like, dang man, that was a wide open touchdown. And not only that, I think somebody else on the far, like on the left side of what's his name, of Dalton Schultz was going to be open too. So I feel like the CJ definitely wish he can have that one back. Of course, at the end of the day, they got to learn from the mistakes and move forward and just do better. That's all we can hope for in this Baltimore game. Lower these penalties a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And just get the job done. I would like a dominating win, but of course I'm not finna sit up there and just be like, yeah, we finna go down there, dominate them. No, I don't really see that happening. I do see it being a close game. Um, so yeah, man, you got any questions for me? Shoot,
Well,
man,
I
hold
kind of
on.
want to.
I got something for you. Let's
All right,
talk
what you got?
about
What you
this.
got?
Let's talk about this. So I know most of the fans saw the Kendrick Perkins talking about CJ Stroud, saying that he's not the guy. He's not going to take us to the promised land, and just talking about how he digressed and just don't look like the same guy he did his rookie year. How do you feel about that statement?
Um, I I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not the guy that can't take us to the promised land, but I'm not mad at his statement, and hopefully CJ's listening to that because you're not the darling kid, the darling quarterback no more. People are watching you, and people are gonna start criticizing you. Okay, and he say he don't listen to the media, but he listens to the media. He knows what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, for sure. I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay. But he has regrets. He has regrets because you go from 4,200 yards as a rookie, 23 touchdowns, 5 picks, to last year 36, 3,700 yards, 20 touchdowns,
Mm-hmm.
12 picks, and you played more games last year. So your numbers should have been better because you played 15 games your rookie year, 17 games last year. So and his completion percentage was down, his QBR was down, everything was down. Now you go into this year, what he had? 3 touchdown, 4 picks, or 4 touchdown, 3 picks, something like that,
Yeah.
830 yards. He's been bad this year. So Texans fans is going to take it as a diss because you can't say nothing bad about our players because we got the best players at every damn thing. So I'm not mad at what Perkins said. Now it's not going to take. It's going to be more than just CJ to get us to the promised land. It's the organization and what team you build. Kind of like the Eagles. I don't think
Hmm.
Jalen Hurts. I don't think Jalen Hurts is like the best quarterback, but they got a damn good team around him. So he don't have to be. This motherfucker could have 100 yards passing, 50 yards rushing, no touchdown. They still win the game because the team is that goddamn good. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're
Hmm.
gonna build a great team around CJ because I don't know if he could elevate these guys because it doesn't look like he can. I'm not saying he can't, but as of right now, I don't think he can elevate these guys because think about it, we won't still be saying, man, we need another tight end, man, we need another wide receiver if he can elevate these guys.
But some
You know what
people
I'm
may
saying?
feel like some people have an argument that he elevated the guys his rookie year. So
Hold
what?
on, say it again. Say it again.
Some feel like he elevated the people around him his rookie year.
Okay. I still believe on his rookie year it was just the unknown. People didn't know what was coming and we caught people off guard. But as I said before, that only the first 11 weeks he was balling. If you go back and look at week 12 to week 18, those numbers weren't the same. They caught up to him. That's when we stopped. See, I go back to this. People think it happened last year. No, it happened the rookie year. We wasn't scoring in the second half. We was getting field goals, we weren't getting touchdowns.
Hmm.
Go back to his rookie year, bro. And I think it was week 11, week 12, we wasn't scoring touchdowns in the second half. So they caught up with us then, but we didn't pay attention because we was winning. We
Hmm.
was winning, and then we had a shiny new toy with CJ, a shiny new toy with Will Anderson, so we overlooked it. We overlooked Bobby's deficiencies. Be like, oh shit, Bobby is that dude. That's why after the season, everybody wanted Bobby to come back because Bobby was getting interviews and shit, right? Like, nah, man, you got to keep the continuity together. You can't let Bobby go. They wasn't looking at how bad Bobby was in the second half. Look at the playoff game, bro. Look at the playoff game. He was bad in the playoff game, but the defense rose to the occasion against the Browns, and then against
Hmm.
Baltimore, we didn't do shit against Baltimore. Think about it, bro. We didn't score no offensive touchdowns against Baltimore. All the score
Yeah.
we had was off a punt
Return.
return.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people overlooked that because we made the playoffs first time in 3 or 4 years, so they were like, okay, whatever. Then we came back the following year. The first 2 weeks we was okay, and all of a sudden, Joe Mixon got hurt, and then we became a shit show. And the offense was stale, but we were still winning because our defense was good. Just like right now, if D'Amico didn't have this defense good, we'd probably be 0-4 right now, bro. But the defense
Yeah.
that good,
Yeah.
so that's why we were staying in ball games. That's why every game we lost was by a touchdown or less this year, and that's why we
Hmm.
had a chance to win each game this year. We could be 4-0, or it could be 0-4, or 2-2, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm not mad at Big Perk. Big Perk, he lives here in Houston, so he's not gonna shit on the city. Big Perk talk good about the Rockets all the time.
Hmm.
He talk good about the Texans. Big Perk be at the Texans games. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Dude from Bowman or whatever.
Yeah.
So they can't take it what he's saying, like as hate. Just take it like, okay, Big Perk, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Big Perk. Don't say stick to basketball. I watch basketball.
Yeah.
I watch basketball. That don't mean I can't talk football. I watch football. That mean I can talk basketball. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So what you think about it?
Man, to your last point, just like Gil, you know what I'm saying? He stepped into the space of bringing on Skip, um, cornerback to lead, Gerald McCoy. You know what I'm saying? Them guys and talking football. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he got a little something. You know what I'm saying? Even though he played basketball, but at the end of the day, Big Perk, man, I got respect for Big Perk. Like you said, man, he showed love to the city, and I understand what he's saying. What he said is honestly true. Now, the opinion that he put in there, we don't have to agree. You know what I'm saying? He feel how he feel. Hey, he's not going to take y'all to. He's not going to take the Texans to the promised land. That's how he feel. We can't be mad that he feel that way. At the end of the day, I hope that motivates CJ. That's what I hope. I hope that turn the switch on. Like, all right, we finna. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me get on my stuff. Like, let me do what I need to do or whatever. Just make him more and more motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that brings more of a dog out of him, and also just carry on throughout this season because we expecting big things. This fan base, this team, you know what I'm saying? I understand the situations of the O line. I understand the situations of the weapons. I understand the situation of the OC situation. I understand all of that. I get all of that. But at the end of the day, like we were spoiled with these first 2 years, going 10-7, making it past the first round. And we just know this fan base and this organization, they preach it all the time. The Miko even preach it. We need to get to that AFC championship. So that's still the goal, is that the expectations as far as right now, I don't know. I can't really say that. Like I lowered my expectations to be totally honest, but I hope they shock us like completely. You know what I mean? I hope they mess around and do go on a winning streak. You know what I'm saying? And mess around, get the second seed, and then we looking back like, dang, oh, so they got it together. They did what they need to do. But of course, they got to do that. They got to prove that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit up here and say, oh, yeah, we finna do it. You know what I'm saying? We got some people that think we finna go on a winning streak, 14-game winning streak. You know what I'm saying? And funny thing is, that would be my record position, but my record position done changed. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. Y'all. Like, it done changed. We gonna see, you know what I'm saying, how things go. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I ain't mad at what Big Perk said because it's the truth. He regressed. He did. He did better his rookie year. And then, like you even said, starting week 12, like things started to change. And my thing is, I felt like that was more of a of being too predictable. You know what I'm saying? And also, not only that, like even CJ recently also just said in the press, he just said in the press, he was like on in the post game. I don't know if it was post game or during the week, but he was talking about the too high sell. Like, bro, like if you know they've been doing, like I feel like he had to known that they've been doing this. So if you knew this, like what's up? Like it's a way to beat that. You know what I'm saying? We all know, yeah, we got the run game got to be there. The doggone O line last year didn't really get that much of a push. I get that, but not only that, he waited to the playoffs, but used your legs more. You know what I'm saying? And also the quick game, like the short routes. These, and of course we can go back and talk about Bobby on and on and on, but that is what it is. That's gone. That's in the past. But just these long developing plays, and I see Kaylee picked up on that too. Like he doing the same thing a little bit. And the worst thing about him is he does it with two receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally let 8 block and then have two receivers running routes. And it's like, what are we doing? Like that just don't make sense. Like that's easy to defend. So that's how I see that. I know he rarely does it, but I just don't like seeing it at all. That's just me personally. I don't like seeing it at all. But yeah, man, Nick Haley got to take it up a notch. I mean, it's unfortunate. Yes, he's a new OC. You know what I'm saying? He's never called plays until this year. But hey, sir, you came to our organization and everybody is expecting more and better. We expecting at least better than Bobby. Like we ain't get rid of Bobby to go down. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about the whole situation.
Yeah, it's almost like he's trying new plays throughout the game that he should have done in the preseason when he
Mm-hmm.
was trying to hold shit back, and that's when that was the time for you to try that shit,
Yeah.
and that's why it's looking fucked up out there, and we getting frustrated. Like, why are these guys? And like how you said earlier about that on that Dalton the show should have been touchdown. It was two guys in the same spot. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? They should have been in the same spot. Either it could, it could have got hurt. That's how Tank got hurt in the same spot.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's on the job training right now, and we don't got time for that going into year 3. We trying to get
Mm-hmm.
somewhere that we never been before. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's gonna take time, but time it ain't what we want because we already invested time in this damn team. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's the more reason why they should have went with an experienced person, not a motherfucker that know what the fuck he doing.
Yep.
So, but hopefully the shit gets better,
Nah,
but
for
cause
real.
cause it can't get no worse.
That's the crazy thing, man. it just can't get no worse. Like how can we go down from this? You know what I'm saying? Like we done seen bad. Like when it goes to the doggone sack that Simmons got, that was the easiest sack in century. Like that was the easiest sack I've ever saw. Like he didn't
I
get
I
touched,
think PFF had it as the fastest sack of all time.
bro.
You know
That
what I'm
was
saying?
quick.
As fast he got back there, like I said, I'm surprised this dude didn't fumble the ball. He held on to the
Not
ball.
for real.
I'm shocked on that shit, bro. I mean, he could
Man,
have
I've
fucked him up,
I've
bro.
seen
He
that. I've
slammed
seen
him.
that happen in high school. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
even like the lower levels. But man, in the NFL, that's man, that's an embarrassment, though, Key. Like that's why like we getting the fans are not the Texans are getting trolled from that play. Like it's like, bro, what in the world? Like that caused no effort. And he did a little swim move, but it was like he swam the air. You know what I'm saying? He literally did this to the air and got that sack so quick. But yeah, they gotta fix that. They gotta fix that. We can't
Yeah, they
go
do.
into
They definitely got
Baltimore
to
and
fix
all
that,
that type of stuff.
and that was on our highest rated offensive player. That was on Ingram, right?
No. That was on the center.
Oh, that was on Andrews.
Bro, he was right in front of
I
Andrew.
thought it was both of them though. I thought because Ingram and Andrews, neither one of them touched him. They both let him
So
go.
here's my thing. The what's his name? Andrews, Lincoln, and rookie, Tay, they went to the DN together. Not only that, I think the tight end as well, Schultz, went to that defensive end. Andrews. Why see, and that's the other thing. Like it had to be some type of miscommunication because for the DN and the guard to go to the end, why is the center going to the end as well? And why is the tight end that's on the left side going to the end? It just don't make sense. That makes zero sense. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be some type of miscommunication. I don't understand how that happened, but it was miscommunication. It's no excuse though. That's just straight up embarrassing. Man, it just period point blank. That's just so embarrassing for to see something like that. Like you would expect to see stuff like that in Little League. You know what I mean? Like not no doggone NFL. These dudes getting paid millions, and you let that happen? Like nah,
I
nah.
mean,
So
the only thing I can see is he checked to a different play, and on half the O line heard it. And you know, as a quarterback, as we've seen over the years, the Peyton Manning, the Drew Brees, the Tom Brady, when they check into a play, they usually go behind each offensive line and let them know which way to go. He didn't do that.
hmm
He didn't
yeah,
do that. You know what I'm saying? And then the crowd
yeah,
is loud up in there and everything. Because, our crowd is not trained to be quiet on offense like how those Colts offense used to be with Peyton Manning and the shit. We're not trained for that shit. That's why they still tell us,
hmm
hey, y'all be quiet, be quiet, be quiet and shit so we can hear what's going on. So he made the switch and all of them didn't hear. That's why the left side went to the left and the right side stayed where they was at and the whole play got blown up or whatever.
yeah,
But like I say, no harm, no foul. That they can clean that shit up or whatever.
yeah, for
So
sure.
what do you think about Marks, bro? What do you think about Marks? Do you think this was a fluke or this is really him?
Nah, to be totally honest, I think this really him. I don't think it's no fluke because he showed his skills. Like Sunday, he really showed his skills, and he not just Sunday though. He been showing it. I feel like he been showing it. He been he been he been like getting to first downs and stuff like that, and getting past dudes, making good juke moves and stuff like that. I feel like he been doing that. He just very elusive, and he got more wiggle than you know what I'm saying. I got Chubb. Just to be totally honest, he got better wiggle than him, and I feel like Mark should start. Like, what do we have to lose by starting that young man? I'm glad he's getting PT over there. Like, thank goodness that happened. It didn't take long for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like D'Amico, me personally, I'll be feeling like D'Amico be listening to the fans. Cause we all know week one, the fans was like, bro, why is Derek even on the team? Even though I got tripped at, you know what I'm saying? I had to get in arguments and all that type of stuff about Derek because I wanted him cut. Like he's not needed. That's how I felt. And not only that, of course, we go to the DP situation, man. Healthy scratch. You know what I'm saying? Every game this season so far, it's like, yo, like seriously? Like what we doing? Like, I don't know if they finna trade him or what, but just seems like we should have cut him too. But and also Crenshaw, just to go into the what you were saying, You know what I'm saying? Before we got Chubb, you were like, man, JK right there. Like I don't get that type of stuff, and that's why like more of my criticism go towards Nick Casario and also D'Amico, but it's more to Nick Casario because you make these certain signings when it comes to the Cam Robinsons. You traded for CD, you know what I'm saying, and you ended up releasing them, and you had to pay a good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just the dead cap, like it's like yo, I understood the Cam signing, but the money he gave him, I didn't understand that. That's what made me scratch my head. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, I would have rather us pay somebody else that at the guard position. You know what I'm saying? And we could have went and got Faint. Like Matt talk about all the time. We could have went and got Faint. You know what I'm saying? And put him at right or left tackle because he's you can move him around, and he's very to me he's still a solid tackle in his league. Just not, of course, he's not gonna get the big bag, but he's still serviceable. He did well for his CJ rookie year. You know what I'm saying, and that caused them to move Titus to guard, and Titus played. I think he played right and left guard that year. So yeah, man. That's another guy that, to be totally honest, if we lose this game, you know how I feel. Nick Casario got to go. That's how I feel. I know it's like, dang, like it maybe, some people might have that hope. Some people might have that hope, like, oh, they can go, they can still win. You know what I'm saying? They can they can possibly win out or whatever. Some people might have that hope, but I'm not gonna have that hope. I'm just gonna be straight up. We lose to Baltimore. This team beat up. They literally don't have what 5 to 8 starters and they big key starters. It's not no Lincoln Thompson. You know what I'm saying? It's not no Juice Struz or it's not no Tim Settle. Like these are elite guys that they were missing. Of course, starting with Lamar Jackson, and then you go to them not having Justin. He's on IR. So and then they also missing Raekwon Smith. To me, the best linebacker in the game. I know the defense not looking too good right now, but at the end of the day, I still feel like he's one of the best in the game, at least top 3 in my opinion, middle linebackers in the game. And then they missing a cornerback that Pro Bowler last year and Humphrey. So it's and then also they year 2 got Nate Wiggins. So it's a lot of things going on over there, and of course, like in the NFL, you got to have that next man up mentality. So the coaches still got to coach, and the players that's healthy, they still got to go out there and play. It is what it is. You got to move forward. But when it comes to the Houston Texans, there's no way you don't remember what happened last year when they beat you 30 something to freaking 2 in your home and you don't think about that. Yes, granted, everybody that's on the team right now wasn't on the team last year. But at the end of the day, our main guys are, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to CJ, Will, Aziz didn't play that game. Okay, it is what it is. But Stingley, like Lassiter, Hunter, all these guys they was on the team. Titus Howard, he was on the team. So I hope they going ready to go out here and dominate. Forget just winning. I feel like they should go out there and dominate. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's going to happen, but I feel like that should be their mindset because like you can't let stuff like that slide. Plus, you're in a position like you 1-3. You know what I'm saying? What better way than to go out there and to chop their head off in a way? You know what I mean? Like just go out there, just dominate and blow them out. Come back home, like it just builds momentum, and then now you 2-3. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of them being hurt, you still in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Because you're 2-3. You're not 0-3 or you're not 0-5. So yeah, that's how I feel about the situation going out there. What's what you think is going to happen, Crenshaw? Like, give me your insight of what you think going to go down in Baltimore this Sunday.
All right. Well, first, I feel like I'm going back to Marks. I think they can utilize Marks like the Patriots utilize James White since they want to run this Patriot system. Um, good team. I think Baltimore overcoming, and I mean,
Crenshaw,
than we want it to be.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, you chopping up? Go out, and come back in.
Hello?
You heard me? All right, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I
Hold
can hear you
on,
now.
I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the neighborhood. It's fucked up. Hold on, give me.
No, 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 I hear you now. Yeah, while Crenshaw get things fixed and ready, you here with us?
All right, can you
All
hear me?
right. Yeah, yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. It's cause man. All right, so yeah, like what I was saying, I think the game's gonna be closer than we think because we're gonna be a little overconfident or whatever. And the guys that's playing is gonna be hungry because they want to show coach, hey, we can play too. You know what I'm saying? We want PT when those guys come back too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I still have us win. I still have us winning, but I don't think we're gonna go out and beat them like I would want us to beat them. I still have us winning a game, but I think it's gonna be close, bro. I think it's gonna be like a field goal game, bro. A field goal game. We're gonna have a W, but I'm still gonna go come back on Sunday or Wednesday whenever we talk again. Be like, man, we won, but we look shitty. So
Hmm.
that's my take. That's my take on that because I really feel like they just gonna run on us and trying to keep. I think the defense ain't got nothing to lose. I think they're gonna try to blitz CJ heavy because he's shown that he hasn't handled the blitz real good, and we don't go down the field like we used to. So they really don't have to worry about things going down the field because everything's gonna be quick like that.
And
So
plus, they
then
gonna do that too high safety. So.
yeah, two high safeties, and also what this is what you do whenever your starting quarterback not playing, your fans gotta help out. Your fans gotta be so loud to mess the other team up. This
Hmm.
happened. This happened. I want to say 2011 or 2010, 2011 or
Yeah.
whatever. And the Texans lost Sharp. They lost Matt Leinart and TJ Yates, his first start was at home against Atlanta. Atlanta was red hot. The fans, to me, that's still the loudest the stadium ever been, was so fucking loud. The Texans won the game with a rookie quarterback, beat a red hot Atlanta. We ended up making the playoffs that year, and the rest is history. You understand what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
think even though Cooper Rush is not a rookie quarterback, but they still don't want to lose at home because they have a good home field advantage. So I think it's going to be a good, sloppy, boring game, kind of like what we seen in Tennessee. It was Tennessee was boring, boring, boring. Then it was good.
Lost him, but he'll come back. But yeah, I kind of agree with him as far as it being an ugly game. I find it very. Another thing I also said like, yes, last year we got whooped. You know what I'm saying at home, but not only that, we got Harbaugh talking about some. It's a get right game. So yeah, I really hope this team, the players, everybody is taking this like is that like all right, like this, not I won't want to say a wake up call, but like I want them to go down there and really step on something. Like I know we didn't have Aziz last year due to suspension. We didn't have Tank Dell last year. We didn't have Diaz last year. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we had Petrie last year in that game either. So it's like it was we was unhealthy last year too. Don't mean we should have got whooped the way we got whooped. I will not say that. I will not make that an excuse. Like the Beyonce Bowl is what people call it. We had Beyonce in the halftime show for Christmas, and the Texans did not show the players. Like I'm also say the coaching, they did not show up. I guess they showed up just to watch Beyonce. They didn't show up to really dominate on that field and play a team that, of course, we need to beat to help with our seed and just beat a good team. Like we lost a couple of games last year, as we all know, that we shouldn't have lost to good teams. But that was a game right there, and I think my brother is back. That was a game right there that we shouldn't have looked like how we did. So, but yeah, Chris, I was just talking about like how Harbaugh talking about some this a good right game for them. Like, like I just hope I hope them boys on Kirby really take that as disrespect. Like I understand, like I said, I understand they're not healthy, but if I'm them, if I'm D'Amico, if I'm the, of course the fan base like taking it as all right, that's how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? I hope the team take it as that. Yes, granted, it's not easy to win in the NFL, but please don't go down there half stepping. Y'all need to go down there and dominate them like they dominated y'all last year. That's how I feel about that.
I mean, I would love them too. I would love them
Hmm.
too. I just feel like it's not going to happen, and I feel like,
Yeah, that's the
I,
unfortunate thing.
yeah, it's gonna be 2017, bro. 2017. That's what the game will be. 2017, bro.
Okay, and you got Texans winning.
Yeah, yeah. I got the Texans winning.
Okay.
They finally gonna get a dub in Baltimore. Finally gonna get one.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I got us winning too. I'm gonna go 24-10 Texans. I
Okay.
feel like the defense is still gonna do what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go on and just say this because y'all know how I feel. I think I talked about it last week. Thank God that Henry Toa got benched. Like it's been overdue. Like, can we just all be honest? It's been overdue. Like he should have been bitch. I didn't understand why he came into the season started. I didn't understand last year. Of course, we don't know the situation with Harris. The Texans keep stuff under house, and nobody really knows what was going on with Harris. But it's time to really either you let Harris start or you going to put EJ Speed in because I just feel like Henry To'oTo'o is a special team player. Yes, he makes great tackles sometimes and he plays the run well, but it's just certain stuff that hurts us. Like, yo, I could count on probably both hands of plays that he gave up that caused us to lose a game. Like I like seriously. Like we can go
Yeah.
back to his rookie year. Not rookie year. I think he was
I
drafted the
mean,
year before CJ, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, his rookie year was bad. No, I think he came in the same year as CJ. I think he came in the same year.
Yeah,
His rookie year was bad. He
yeah,
came the
like
same year as CJ. Yeah, he did.
yep. It was crazy, man. Like, and of course we get it. He's a rookie. Yes, understandable. But god dang, bro, like that bus game, we almost lost because of him. You know what I mean? Like he gave up that touchdown, and CJ came down, and of course in 47 seconds and handled business. Did what he did. But yeah, man, it's just some plays that man be leaving out on the field, and nobody's perfect. I get that, but at the same time, like Miko just got to be honest with himself. Like, hey, I got to get the better guy out there, Crenshaw, and we talked about
He,
this recently. I don't understand what happened with Devin White. Like what like I just I don't get it and nothing is calculating to me. Like it doesn't that man is out there in Vegas balling. Like and
you know, if you want to keep it a buck, if you want to keep it a buck, for our coach to be a linebacker guru, our linebackers has been the weakest links on this team since he got here.
hmm
Yeah, yes, we see flashes, but every player shows a flash. But
yeah,
we haven't had consistent a full season play from none of our linebackers. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
So that's kind of crazy for him to. That's the position he plays. That's the
hmm
position that got him his defensive coordinator job in San
San Fran.
Francisco. You know what I'm saying? But our linebacker play has been so fucking ass.
hmm
I don't get it.
Man, I don't get it either. And I don't know if it's a drafting situation. That's another thing. We haven't drafted a linebacker early yet. And I feel like
Man,
that could have been done,
I mean,
but
got wide receiver early in almost 10 years since Will Fuller. So we look, we still need a defensive tackle. We're gonna need a linebacker. We're gonna need a
Yep.
safety. I mean, we're gonna still need offensive linemen. This team is so far away, and we thought we were Super Bowl contenders this year, and we still so far away of things that we fucking need, bro.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? So
yeah.
far away.
Here's the thing though, that it's always an opportunity, man. It's always an opportunity for them to prove otherwise. But fans, you know what I'm saying, Texas fans that feels a certain way about other fans feeling like this, man, how can y'all blame us for feeling like this? Like it's like a repeating cycle. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And that's why we like, dang, bro, like we just trying to protect our hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep our blood pressure low, cause man, dog, they will have you stressing. And we out here believe, oh yeah, man, we like I said, I know somebody that said we going on a 14 game winning streak. And it's like, man, I can't do that. I don't have the energy to believe that.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
that that
I just say I love my squad forever, for life. Like real talk. I'm a diehard Texans fan. You know what I'm saying? I may be a diehard Texans fan like you got them Cowboys fans, a diehard Cowboys fan. I'm a diehard Texans fan, but at the same time, I'm gonna be realistic. You know what I'm saying? And I hope for the best. I hope they go out there and start stepping on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And do what they need to do. Because of course, the fan base, we want it, man. We want that. We want that Super Bowl. And I wouldn't even be mad if we don't make the Super Bowl. If we could just make the AFC Championship, that and be competitive in that game, I will not be mad. I will not be mad. Like even if we was to lose the game, how Lamar Jackson lost. Well, that wasn't the AFC Championship game. That was the game before. But that game, like if we was to lose how the Bills beat the Ravens, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad at that because that's a step ahead. It's a step forward. You know what I'm saying? It's a step from last year. And our game against KC, of course, it was a close game in the divisional round, but we left a lot of food on the table, man. Like and then we let Travis Kelsey, a guy that's been thinking about retirement, go bananas on us. So yeah, like you said, man. Let's say if we did have a like elite linebacker, because I feel like our linebacker core is okay, is decent, but like you said, it is the weakest link. Like, and when it comes to the defense, we gonna talk about that front seven. I mean, not front seven. We're gonna talk about that D line, the pass rush, the D tackles. Of course, we want some younger D tackles, but these D tackles still good. And we're gonna talk about the secondary. You're not really gonna hear too much of us talking about our linebacker play. Like, let's just be honest. We're not gonna be yapping like, "Oh yeah, our linebackers, this and that." Like, we just not gonna do that. They're in a fortunate situation. Like, they got a good D line. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can say great D line, and they got a great secondary, and that could just help them just do what they need to do to fly sideline to sideline and make tackles. You know what I'm saying? Just do their job. Of course, they got to do better at covering. Um, I wish we can get one of those. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we don't have a good covering linebacker. Some feel like Henry Toto is our best covering linebacker, and that's I don't know if that's a good thing, Crenshaw. I don't know if that's a good thing. Him being the best covering linebacker for us.
I mean, they just show you how bad the linebacker core is because um, he's our best cover linebacker. Think about it, bro. Let me tell you how bad the core was. We had what's his name, Hewitt, a special teams guy playing meaningful linebacker minutes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That I don't understand how they cannot develop linebackers, and our goddamn coach was a goddamn defensive rookie of the year as a linebacker. I don't get it at all. Yeah.
Or why can't we draft?
What
Us-
that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Draft
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
develop, draft and
Mm-hmm.
develop linebackers because I mean Harris is our draftee. Henry is our draftee. We drafted one this year. I forgot the
Mm-hmm.
guy's name. We drafted a linebacker this year. Like
Hill,
I
Hill.
yeah, here. So I'm just like I just don't understand that asset of the
Well, actually,
game or whatnot.
Did we drop Hill last year?
Who?
We dropped the Hill last year,
Um,
right?
oh, it was it last. Um, I
I
thought it was
think
last year. Then we okay. So did we draft another linebacker this year too, or that was a safety?
that was a safety. He built like a
Okay,
linebacker. You talking about
okay.
Jalen Reed?
Reed, yeah,
Yeah,
Reed,
he
yeah,
built like a linebacker, but he was
yeah.
safety.
He is.
Yeah,
Okay,
and he
yeah,
was
bro.
ready. He
So
back to practice. I think on what 21-day window or something like that.
yeah, 21-day window. Yeah, him and Archery and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it just I don't know, bro. It just like it's like it seems like the players that we have on defense. I don't want to discredit the coaching, but it's almost like those players are just God-gifted talent. Hunter, Will Anderson, Derek Stingley, that's just God-gifted talent right
Mm-hmm.
there. It's not really
Yeah,
much coaching you doing with them. See,
last of the two. You can put that because man, last of the he do a lot of good
and,
things.
and see, Lastler played on a defense in Georgia that damn near everybody on their fucking defense is good in the goddamn league. They
Mm-hmm.
all dogs. So
Mm-hmm.
he came from an elite defense. So you can say that's him too. Now, Kalen Bullock, I don't know what's going on with this motherfucker this year.
I
I
don't
don't know
either,
what's
bro.
going on with him. Peachy been the same plus he's been here. He gonna have a good player here and there, but
Yeah,
he gonna miss tackles. He gonna be out of coverage.
yeah.
That's just how Peachy game is right there. So I guess we got to live with that motherfucker. They didn't pay them or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey man, just like I ain't gonna lie, I thought getting CD was like, all right, we finna replace Petrie or maybe cut Petrie because, you know what I'm saying? But
Well,
they
see,
paid me.
I thought CD was for since Peach was coming back from injury, maybe he was gonna bring him on slowly, and I thought that's why they
Yeah.
got CD because of that. But
Mm-hmm.
fuck,
We
that
thought it
damn,
was a replacement.
yeah, I still feel like they should have kept him and Cam Robinson because no matter what, you still gotta pay Cam Robinson all that money. You could just kept the motherfucker on the team because the way this team set up, the way our offensive linemen go down, we need all the offensive linemen we can get we could have
Yeah.
as our disposal. So both of those moves, I really don't understand how they were so quick to pull the trigger on them. But Damian Pierce, they just holding him hostage. Why don't you get rid of that Damian Pierce too? Then why you holding him hostage?
And at the
He been
what
the he been the he
alternate
been
there
the he been
for
the dog house for 2 years.
yeah. Last year, Bradley played, man. He played when it was garbage time. Like, yo, against the Patriots, he got him a touchdown. Against the Titans, he got him a touchdown. I think
Yep.
those was his only touchdowns. And like I said, it was in garbage time. Yeah. What'd you say?
You was talking about Pierce on a
Yeah,
touchdown?
yeah, yeah. I'm talking about Pierce, man. He scored
Oh,
against the
oh
Patriots,
yeah,
the
yeah,
best
yeah,
field
yeah,
goal,
yeah, yeah. That
and then he scored that big one
and
against the Titans.
and then he had that special teams touchdown too.
Oh, that's right. He hold on, he
Yeah, he had
did.
special team. Yeah. Remember, he had a run back on special team. It was like, oh shit, we found out new special teams guy. We found out new special
I don't
teams
think he
guy.
scored though. I don't think he scored
I,
last
I
year.
I thought he scored. I thought
He
he
scored
scored
the
on
year
special
before,
teams. Yeah, that was year before.
wasn't it?
Damn, hold on. This year 4 for him or year 3 for him?
This year, dang, bro, this year 4.
Year 4. Okay.
Because this year
Okay.
3 for CJ. He came the year before
Oh
CJ.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
He was there with Mills. He was there with,
yep.
with Mills.
So yeah,
Okay.
I
So
want to
yeah.
say that was his second year he scored that punt. You know what? Nah, maybe it was last year. Maybe it was last year.
What nevertheless, he been a doghouse for 3 years.
Nah, he had.
So why the hell they still holding him hostage, but you was quick to get rid of these other guys that's making way more money than him. So that shit don't make sense to me.
I don't know,
Like
man.
I mean, as a coach, you're gonna deal with attitudes. You're gonna deal with bad play. So you talk to the player, put him out there, you give him another try, see if it work, you bench him, you put him back out there again, then you get rid of him.
Hmm.
Same thing
Hmm.
with Cam Robinson. Okay, hey, look, play better, be better. I mean, unless Cam say, "Hey, I want to play," then maybe they give him an opportunity to play. But just because he went to Cleveland, that don't mean he gonna play in Cleveland. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So, both, like I said, still both of those back-to-back decisions didn't make sense. It might come back and hurt us, but it might not or whatever. I mean, Ingram has been a blessing in disguise. I mean, he came from Minnesota, I think.
Yeah,
So it's
and
been a
he
blessing.
had some of the issues like Kenyon Green. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then Tay, no, Tay didn't have, I want to say, 2.5 out of the 4 games. He's been real good. 2.5 out of the 4 games has been real good. So that's promising for him. He was moving the pocket on that Marks touchdown. He had a big hole for him, and Marks, that vision, that cutback. Man, the cutback was sweet. I
hmm
love that right there. It just, I don't think about Marks. Like I say, he could be a James White. I just don't think he's a 25, 30 carry guy. Maybe he's a
yeah,
25. Maybe he's a 25 in the air and on the ground guy, but not a keep giving him the ball type guy. So Nick Chubb is gonna have to step it up, man, or they need to trust Nick
hmm
Chubb more because I mean, damn, you giving Nick Chubb the ball 10, 11 times a game. That ain't enough. Like,
yeah,
get what all you can get up out of him. If he get hurt, he get hurt, bro. It don't matter. We got people on the practice squad you could just call up, bro, or something, bro.
yeah,
Just
for real.
give him the ball. I don't know why they babying him or being scared or whatever. This dude on year 3 from his injury, bro. Come on, now get that man the ball.
Yeah, for real. I agree. Another thing is, what's the news, or is there any update on Joe Missing?
Man, Joe Mixon is done for the year. Joe Mixon is done as a Texan because what they're gonna do next year, they're gonna have to cut Joe Mixon so they could get some money back to pay for those 2 guys that we just talked about that they cut. Then they're gonna have a decision to make. Are we gonna extend CJ or are we gonna extend Will Anderson? So are we gonna pay this 50 mil or are we gonna pay this 60 plus mil or whatever? Those are decisions that they're gonna have to make. So that's why I don't think Joe Mixon is gonna be here next year like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
also, Daniil Hunter, he's gonna be on the last year of his deal. What is gonna be like 31,
No, I
32?
think he down. They extended him.
Yeah, but they only extend him 2 years. So this
Yeah,
this so
he
this year
got two more
one,
years. He got 2 more years, right?
you got 2 more years. I thought it was
Yeah.
3 years. I thought it was 3 years total. So I thought it was 3 years total with
Look,
him.
they gave him 2 years, and then hold on, you might be right. They extended him for
Y-
1 year.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
next year, but I could be wrong. You could be right. I don't know, but I think next year is his last year. So he's gonna go into next year. So right now he had 4, 5 sacks. So if he get another double-digit sacks, well, he's gonna want more money as well. So now you got him, Will, and CJ all got to pay decisions, decisions, decisions. They need to draft. They need to draft hunters on replacement. Now, I know this gonna. I know that
Nah,
somebody might.
bro.
I
Hold
know
on,
somebody.
real quick.
Okay, I'm about to say because I know somebody gonna say, yeah, find time to say it, but it's almost like they could have just kept Jonathan Grenard and paid him way less because he's giving the same damn production that Hunter's giving right now. He's giving it the same damn production,
Yeah.
and he's younger, and he could have grown with Will. And then you got those 2 positions locked up for years to come. Instead of now, we're gonna be searching for another edge in another year or two.
Mm-hmm.
And the edge that we pick ain't no guarantee he's gonna be the Neil Hunter.
Yeah.
So the mean teams go like, okay, we gonna run away from Will and run to the other goddamn side.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It is something to think about. Of course, you would hope to draft a guy, and that's not always guaranteed. And to be honest, I don't want us to kind of be in that position, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's other positions that we really need to hit on. You know what I mean? And I mean hit on early. Like, we can talk about the D tackles. We can talk about the linebacker. You can talk about even the running back. You can talk about possibly a tight end. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's a lot of
we
positions
need
that
a
they have to hit on.
man. You know what I'm saying we need a lot, and
Yeah.
it's gonna take a couple of drafts to get them, bro. Take a couple
Mm-hmm.
of drafts to get them, man. It's crazy. It's
Yep.
crazy. It's almost like we wasted a draft pick on picking 2 wide receivers. We could have just picked one and used that for another position. You know what I'm saying, of need or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But. Uh, but I don't know. I don't know because maybe. they might fade Christian Kirk out and then let Noah play the Christian Kirk position because right now Christian Kirk ain't done shit.
Like, yeah, man, I agree. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the connection between him and CJ is just not there.
Yeah,
And I know
yeah.
Norman, to be honest, supposed to be a veteran, and CJ and you was talking is talking. I don't know. Like, it just don't seem
How
too
how
good to me
how
right now.
how you in the slot and can't get open?
And not running the roster correct way. Like that Jazz game, he ran closer in to the safety instead of
I
running to the power line,
I
catching that
I, I
mug
think that
over the shoulder, touchdown.
I,
Like,
it, either, it's two things. It's either he don't know the playbook, they ain't have enough reps with each other, or he don't trust that hamstring all the way to go full cut, full run this route, run that route. Because I don't know. I think we rushed them back. I think we got down
yeah.
0 we got down what was 0-2 at the time, and
Hmm.
I think we rushed them back. I don't think he was ready to come back yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We see Barrios not bad. So,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So
see,
yeah, man.
I want to ask you, did you get a chance to check out the Michael with the Miko Ryans?
When he was talking to Stingley.
No, just overall. Like they
Well,
dropped the whole thing like
I
13
just,
minutes.
oh no, I didn't see the whole 13 minutes. All I saw was he said those interception gloves
Hmm.
like that. But that's all I seen. I didn't see
You heard that
the rest
they
of
go
it.
your back right. I want to know who DB is, but he said they'll go your back right there, DB.
He said
So
again.
he said they'll go your back right there. Talking about Woody Marks. He said they'll go your back right there, DB. And I'm curious who is DB.
So was he saying they go your back right there? So telling him to look out for that DB on defense, or we
No,
got a
no,
DB?
no. After Woody scored, he like, there go your back right there, DB. Like I'm curious.
Danny. He talking about Danny Brown. That's our running back coach,
Oh,
right?
so
Yeah, that's
look.
our running. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so all right. So here's another thing. He said that, and it's like, yo, the fact he even said that out loud, and the Michael is like, dang, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, Biko, tell us something else. Like, what's like, so is Joe really out for the year? Type thing.
Ye-
You know what I mean? So,
hey man, that's why he avoid the
bro,
question. That's why he avoid the question. Well, Joe's not coming back. Like we knew this already. Like basically, he's holding the damn roster spot right now. Matter of fact, Joe and Pierce is both holding roster spots right now.
yep. Now, hey, not just them. Let's go. We can go to there. Not only that, we can go to I hate to say this, but the Nico Autry. You
Well,
know what I'm
see
saying?
that
Because I
see
feel like
that
we
that,
signed
that
him. We signed him before we knew we was getting Hunter. That's how I feel. I feel like Knicks jumped the gun on signing him before he knew he was about to get Hunter.
Well, see, Autry, he got suspended and getting hurt,
Yeah,
so he up and down with that. I think as much as we don't like there, since he got the captain on his shirt, they're not gonna cut him. They're not gonna
yeah.
they still gonna put him on special teams. They might not put him in the game, but they'll put him on special teams because he got a captain on his shirt, and just because he kicked the goddamn field goal last year.
Hey, bro, good question.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they got to have they feel like they need to have a guy from the special teams to be a captain. But why Fairbairn could be the captain?
Wahoo.
Fairbairn.
Um, man, I don't, man. See, like, I don't know. Does the captain thing have to rotate yearly? Wasn't
I
Fairbairn the
don't know.
captain?
No, because
Wasn't
CJ
Captain
was the
Fairbairn?
captain last year. CJ and
Who?
Will was captains
Well,
last year, right?
think about it. CJ and Will are the faces of the other team,
Yeah.
so that's a given.
See, it's a
You know what I'm
given for
saying?
Fairbairn. He got a case because he always kicking all them dog on field goals.
And
You
you're
know,
right.
he
And
just
not just that,
yeah,
Fairbairn's the all-time leading scorer in Texans history.
exactly,
So, yeah.
exactly.
So I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe he should. I mean, Fairbairn, he was doing good to that one field goal he missed. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't be missing field goals inside, bro. You
yeah, nah,
outside,
for
I give you
real.
a pass, but you inside, bro. You can't be missing no damn field goal.
Nah, for real. Unless they got some type of system inside, who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah. Man, so I guess we can go on to get ready for the end. And I'm gonna ask you, because you already gave us the score prediction, I gave mine. You said 2017, I said 24-10. What's your hot take?
Well, okay. Then last
Before you
week,
say that,
okay.
what's the keys to victory? And then give
All
us your
right,
hot take.
all right. Well, the keys to victory is don't come in this game thinking they're injured. Cooper Rush is coming in. We could take them. We're gonna take them lightly because that's gonna put you on your ass. Because I'm just
Mhm.
Texans history. I named three quarterbacks in the D'Amico era. I could go back even further when Jacoby Brissett beat our ass in New England. When they didn't have Tom Brady, we didn't was make it past the goddamn 50. I want to say that was the same. That's the same game that we would them goddamn starter jackets too, and we lost fucking. I think it was 40-0. So, and that was fucking.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
it
rookie. That
was.
was rookie Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, bro. That was rookie Jacoby Brissett,
Uh,
bro. You know what I'm saying? And that was on prime time TV. We lost that fucking
yep,
game. So
prime time TV.
don't come in thinking just because the main guy is there, you got an easy win. I feel like what they did in the fourth quarter, do that in the first, second, and third and fourth quarter of
Hmm.
this game right here, and um and then do what my key okay what my hot take was last year, do it again this game. My hot take not sometimes sorry not last year, last week my hot take was score in the red zone. This last game it was three for three in the red zone. And in this game right here, you don't gotta be 3 for 3 or 100%, but at least give me 60% or more in the red zone scoring, and that's how you're gonna win ball games on the road. Because on the road, of course, we know it's always harder to win on the road than at
Hmm.
home. So that's my keys to victory. Now, my hot take. This is my hot take right here, bro. This is my hot take right here. Martz, keep it up, and this time he have 100 rushing and 100 receiving, 2 touchdowns.
Dang, 100 receiving too.
Yep, 100 rushing,
Ooh,
100
hey, look,
receiving,
whoever
two
got about
touchdowns.
fantasy, if that happened, but you finna come up.
For the
You
for the
finna get
for the
a
come for
dub
the
this
come
week.
up, better put him
You
on
finna get a
DraftKings.
dub this week.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. Shoot, hey, I can definitely, I can kind of see that happening, man. Because at the end of the day, I feel like he needs to start. It's just me. Like I love Chubb, but I think Woody should start and Chubb come in here and there. You know what I'm saying? And get his reps in too. But I think Woody should start, man. He more than
Just give the motherfucker the ball till he say, "Coach, I'm tired." Just do that.
exactly,
Just he's a
exactly.
rookie. Give him the ball until he say, "Coach, all right, look, bro, let me take a couple plays off." That's all you got to do.
Hmm.
That's all you
Exactly.
got to do.
Exactly. Because you know you're gonna get breaks as a running back. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the offensive line or you know what I'm saying, or the quarterback. Running backs, you get your breaks. So
Hmm.
I hopefully they start him. And of
Oh,
course another
oh,
thing,
oh, hold
what's
on. One
up?
more thing. Also, back on March. Shout out to him again. I don't know what that was. It was third and 20, whatever the fuck it was, and he got that first down. Man,
Mhm.
that play remind me of Devin Singletary getting that first time. Was that Devin Singletary? No, who was that running back in that playoff game against
Oh, you talking
Buffalo?
about with Deshaun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bruh. It
you
was
talk.
like
Oh, what's his name? I know he was number 34.
he came from
Dang it.
Cleveland. He came from Cleveland. But
Yeah.
well, it reminded me of that same play. How we end up
Hmm.
he got like 19 yards and got the first down.
Yep.
But it's the same thing. So that was huge momentum for us right there. But yeah, just keep giving the motherfucker the ball till you say he
Hmm.
tired. Change, you know what I'm saying? And great things are happening. Ever since the Rams game, when he touched the ball, he get positive yards, positive yards, positive yards, positive yards. So keep feeding them, and then like I say, great things happen.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go towards the defense since you already said like with the offense when it comes to keys to victory. As I've already said in this episode, let Henry Toa stay on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Put him in on special teams. But other than starting linebacker, please either you put EJ Speed or you put Christian Harris. Matter of fact, I will put Christian Harris. Make him try to earn some money. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's here or somewhere else. Put Christian Harris in. Let him start with his Z's. And let's rock out with that. I will think that would be the best thing because Christian Harris, well, Lamar not playing this game. So we can't really say that of him spying on the quarterback. But at the end of the day, he needs to be on the field. We need to see that speed. We need to see him, you know what I'm saying, getting back in rhythm and kind of get back into that mode he was against the Browns, you know what I'm saying, 2 years ago in the playoffs. Like we need to see that Christian Harris. We need to see was that a fluke or not. So I will hope that he gets the starting job this week and then continues on. But as far as like keys to victories, I think defense need to be dominant again. Like put on another dominant performance, so that you can do it on the road and not just at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying shut them out, but I mean, heck, we held the Rams to 14. You know what I'm saying? And then the Bucks came on down, and unfortunately, a missed tackle. They came down the field and they scored like what 20 points, I think,
Yeah,
21,
20,
something like
yeah,
that.
it was
So
2019.
yep, 2019. So you could have held them to 14 points as well, and then we held Jacksonville to 20 or something like that. So
We held Jacksonville to 17, and on that
17.
and on that 17, we let them score on that other touchdown. So really, held them to
Could
10.
have held in 10, exactly. So, and we can say due to tiredness or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I feel like the defense just continue to do what y'all doing, man. I think they're gonna be pretty good for us this year. We just need offense to continue to build on what they did in that fourth quarter last week, and hopefully we do get the dub. Like I said, I got us winning 24-10, and my hot take, I will say, Will gets 3 sacks. I think Will gets home on Cooper Rush and he gets 3 sacks. That's gonna be my hot take. So that's it for tonight, man. We appreciate y'all joining us and shout out to our brothers that weren't able to make it tonight. Matt, get well, brother, and also Huncho and Crenshaw. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Before I say that, I like your hot take because since Hunter ate last week, Will go trying to eat this week, and also on
Mm-hmm.
Christian Harris, I hope he's not turning to Ben Simmons, a guy that has potential and just lost it all and just out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, you can find me at Fifth Ward Crenshaw everywhere.
Yes, sir. And y'all can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Here Ken Out, man. Follow your boy and follow our brothers as well. A1 Day One and also Huncho, H Town, Johnny Huncho. Follow them as well, man. And you know what I'm saying? Follow the Texas Fan Butter Podcast. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all might see me and Crenshaw at the tailgate. At our next home game, I believe, will be the 49ers, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so y'all might
October 26th.
26. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. We gonna I'm gonna pull up with my brothers and also we're gonna have a good time at the tailgates and hopefully we win a record by then, huh? Hopefully so. You know what I'm saying? Or can it be tied? I think it gotta be tied. Probably we have to be what 3-3? Or would it be can it be
Um,
4-3?
yeah, it could be 3-3 because we got
3-3?
Baltimore and
Yeah,
Seattle,
but
Baltimore and Seattle.
Seattle. So exactly. So hopefully we 2-3. You know what I'm saying? And we on the little winning streak, and we continue to build on that. But that's it for tonight, man. We appreciate y'all joining us. Stay tuned, and we out, man.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir.